after a frankly absurd amount of technical difficulties, I think the everything's working properly now.
Have you considered today's live stream is cursed?
I mean, it sure is rainy outside, but not rainy, so...
It's rainy outside, yes. We had technical difficulties, yes. I hurt myself making, like, the dog food for Jake.
Yes.
Have you considered the live stream today is cursed? Or maybe that this Tuesday is cursed?
It's a Wednesday.
The curse of the Tuesday on the Wednesday. See, I didn't even know what day it is. That's how cursed it is.
It very well may be cursed. We're supposed to watch Wicked today. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen if this keeps up.
We'll see.
If luck continues, I think we may end up having the internet go out or something.
In the middle of a song, no less.
Hey, Thorwolf, stay up all night for more night adventures. So excited.
Aww.
It's been raining for me too.
That's sweet of you, and
yeah,
I'm sorry it's raining over
sweet.
there.
It's,
Hopefully no misfortune. Also,
it's like going to rain and hasn't rained yet, but it's like it could.
It's really dreary.
It
though.
could
I think
start
it's
pouring like any minute now.
I think it's drizzle misting, you know.
Yeah.
If it's not raining, it's gonna. I thought it was raining personally.
Interesting. Just finished
What happened?
eating my McDonald's breakfast.
Oh, yum.
Yeah, enjoy. I hope it was good.
Mm-hmm. Why is it showing up like that?
I know.
It's the curse.
Oh no.
It's the curse. Interesting. See if it loads.
Oh no.
No, that's not
no.
good. Okay.
Oh, that's bad. Oh dear.
Oh my. Okay. Today's stream might be...
Wow, that was,
Hey Mantis, what do we do about that?
Well... Well, first off, I wish that I had put in my technical difficulties, please stand by, thing into OBS. Let's see if I can't fix that. I have never seen that break like that, so...
Yeah, verify the files. That's a good idea. Sorry, Aether Wolf. Give us a minute.
Scarlet Hollow is such like a well, like, you know, knit-stitched game. I've never actually seen it have any sort of bugs. Never had my Scarlet Hollow saves break before. Yeah, same.
No, and I don't think I've ever encountered any bugs with Scarlet Hollow. I'm sure there are some. Like, you know, it's hard to have any bug-free game, but
Yeah.
I've never had nor have anyone else say they've experienced that. So it could be something on our end. I know.
The only one I've seen say this is Black Tabby, so I know there are existing bugs somewhere.
The thing is, it could be us. I remember we had to do some library verification a couple days ago for a Balatro game.
Yeah.
It was being trouble.
You go, have the technical difficulties screen.
Rarely does that get broken out.
No, it only comes up when there's horrible game-breaking technical difficulties. I've never had to include it in OBS. I remember thinking not being able to bail on Chapter 2 Library as a bug, lol. Like, why is the game acting like I can't bail when I can't? I can bail when I can't.
Let's see, did it finish its validation?
122 files failed to validate and will be reacquired.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. It seems to have finished. So let's try relaunching the game. Oh boy. Oh. The curse is cursing, all right. This was before episode 1 and 2 got the massive overhaul.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Was that big update that we got this year? That one?
No, I don't think so. Because like the Roads Untraveled, I assume not. Like Roads Untraveled does do a lot to overhaul episodes 1 and 2, but
yeah,
like integrates a lot of new stuff throughout.
Yeah, but it's mostly 1 and 2, I think.
Mostly 1 and 2, since they were, obviously the first ones.
Alright. Let's see if those saves are... Oh boy.
Oh boy, I'm still concerned that this might still be broken. Nope, yeah, that is still quite broken.
I mean, at the very... if we could restart it, we only got like halfway through.
Yeah.
If we wanted to, we could skip a little bit. Yeah, it is Roads Untraveled.
Yeah.
Hi, Lacroix.
Hi, Lacroix. Everything's
I'm
broken.
so sorry. You came in on Scarlet Hollow still being broken. We don't know what happened. It could be a problem on our end. We were talking about today being cursed. That might be the case.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Hold on. Hold the phone, everyone.
Wait. Auto's working. Ha-ha!
Take that.
We did it. Oh my goodness.
Yes, I would like to
Oh, there you go.
the broken
Perfect.
save.
You fixed it.
Success.
And with goods acquired. Okay, so we don't have to redo anything. Because we got the ice cream, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're back in.
Woo!
That was such a good call to check the autosaves.
I assumed that they'd be broken too, because one of like Mantis's saves is broken.
I noticed that. Yeah, when you switched
Yeah.
to save 6.
Okay. Let's go now. We go visit Daddy.
We can go visit Oscar. It thankfully isn't too hot outside. Your precious ice cream should be able to survive a little more time exploring the town.
Okay.
I always went with Stella. I had no idea you could actually visit Kanika and Oscar. I always went with Stella. She's so charming.
Yeah. Also, hey, look, it's the kids.
Yeah, it is the kids. That's cool.
What you find inside the elegant building is not a town hall, as was suggested by the letters carved in stone out front. Instead, you find something that looks more like a library. In fact, it is a library. The air is thick with the smell of old paper and fresh coffee. A man busies himself sorting books on a mobile shelf, and a cat lounges on a book cart.
Oh my god, look at Pixel! Pixel! There's a group of teens gathered on the stairs. They're not sitting in chairs despite the prevalence of empty seats as is their custom. They glance at you with slight annoyance, as this is also their custom.
Which of us did Oscar last time?
Did I do Oscar? I think I did.
I think you did Oscar. Hi there, I'm Oscar. If you need any help, just let me know.
The cat, too, meows at you in a seemingly warm greeting.
Okay, so Roads Untraveled added Kanika and Oscar to being able to be visited before episode 2 as part of the overhaul.
That's so cool. I love that.
Yes, that's so fascinating. Like, especially because like you do have multiple opportunities to turn Stella down.
Yes.
Oh no, library. Its biggest enemy.
Books. Too physically fit and hot for this.
Yes. The cat too meows at you in a seemingly warm greeting. Now I'm just like, if we had talked to animals, we could go talk to Pixel.
Yeah, so I wonder what Pixel says. Probably something like, oh hi, pet me. Pixel loves pets.
I love that the teens are still in the frame.
Yes. Oscar, clearly the librarian here, smiles at you from behind a shelf of books, but as his eyes focus on your face, the smile fades, replaced with a look of dawning recognition.
Essentially, the Roads Untraveled just gave the player more agency, which I love.
I adore that.
Yes, that's great.
That.
Wait a minute. You must be... never mind, sorry.
Wait. No, yeah, I think... Would I be Rosalie? I don't remember which one of the kids I played.
The teens, I think, rotated.
I think we rotated.
Oscar. Hi, Oscar.
Who is it, Dad? Do you know her?
No, Rosalina. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, wait, I heard somebody at school talking about how the long-lost Scarlet heir was coming back to town this week. You know, for the funeral? That must be her.
But Becca, Miss Tabitha is the heir, right?
Shut up, Alexis. I know what I heard.
I think Alexis is right. I think Tabitha already owns the mines.
You're 13, Rosalie. Stop acting like you know things. Rex says, Yo, Mantis, I know this definitely sounds rude, but can you, try, Timeno's voice?
This is gonna sound odd, but who's Timeno?
Not ringing a bell at the moment. Hold on a second. See if I... Well, Google is failing me.
Google is failing you.
Hate Becca so much. Yes. F Becca.
Sorry, LaCrux, we don't know what you're referring to.
Or
and Google is, or if we do, we don't
if we do,
recognize
we're forgetting it.
We're forgetting.
If you could give us like a hint or like some more direction, I might give it a shot. Octopath Traveler 2's Temenos, I feel like you got the same voice.
Do you know?
I have never seen or played a Octopath Traveler, Octopath Travelers 2.
Let's look it up.
Yeah.
For some reason, it sounds familiar to me, but I know I haven't played it. So maybe I have a friend who's played it.
Okay, so...
The old headphones.
Yeah.
The wired headphones.
Pull out the old wired earbuds. Let's see who this Temenos is.
Give us 1 second.
Yeah, give us a second find. Okay, I can see what
Like that kind of modulated voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it. Maybe with a little bit of like this kind of, addition to it.
Yes. Oh.
No, Lacrux, I can see it.
Yeah, no,
I can see it.
No, we definitely both can see what you mean there. Took us a couple minutes to find,
a clip that didn't have someone talking.
Yeah. Girls, please be nice to each other. Yes, this is Tabitha's cousin. And no, she isn't the true heir to the Scarlet Fortune or anything like that. She's just here to pay respects to Miss Perlan. So much for not making you feel like we know everything about you. I have to imagine it's a bit uncomfortable, but welcome to Scarlet Hollow, Knight.
Nice.
I am amused by how immediately you can just go into flirt with Hot there.
You have Hot, so you can basically flirt with everyone if you wanted to.
Well, first I must pet the cat.
Pet the cat. Pet the kitty. You pet the cat. He purrs loudly, leaning fully into your knuckles as you scratch the underneath of his chin. He is way too into this. He's way into this.
Flirt with Oscar, even though you're not romancing him, it's funny.
Well, it's early. I don't think it'll cause any issue if you want to do that.
Yeah. So into this that he gives you an affectionate little bite, still purring like a motorboat, and you pull your hand away slowly before you can decide you're a fun toy to try and disembowel.
A good call.
And, that that reading is for you, Lacrux. Yeah, I'll say the flirt because I want to see the funny.
You want to see the funny?
So, what's a handsome, well-educated man like yourself doing in a town like this?
The death glare Beck is giving.
The death glare Beck is giving, and the eyes rolling out of her skull that Rosalina's giving. Well, been a while since someone said something like that to me. Was that supposed to be flirting? Oh my god, ew!
Yeah, that's my dad. Gross.
I mean, if you're gonna flirt, at least come up with something original. Wonder your dad is single. Nobody with game has ever stepped foot in this town. Make sure your hand doesn't get eaten. I thought it was sweet. Clichés are clichés for a reason.
Well, you're still my dad, so I still say it's gross.
And as my daughter, you're entitled to that.
That's cute.
That is really cute. I'd like to talk to whoever's in charge around here, the mayor, whoever. There's a lot of fun questions to ask here. I think I go with, I love being in a town where everybody already knows who I am. Saves so much time on introductions. You know, I suppose that's true. What a positive outlook. Most of the gossip was about your mom, anyway. I was just a kid when she left town. I still remember that. What an uproar there was. Our very own celebrity scandal. It all started up again now that folks were saying that you might come back to town. It's good that you were willing to shrug it off. Because I have to imagine folks will be passing a lot of quick judgments about you. Not trying to be on some S, but you definitely got that sultry but I don't care Temenos voice. Well, thank you. It happens to the best of us. I've had my fair share too. I love how Becca is more focused on the flirt being unoriginal, while Rosaline is more focused on you flirting with her dad.
Yes. Becca's like, can't you write your own shit? And Rosalina's like, okay, but stop. What if she didn't though?
Could you not while I'm here?
Yes.
Wait, have you been at the center of some small town drama? Can I have the tea?
Please, spill the tea, Oscar.
I'd like to think that if you live in a town this small and don't wind up the topic of a few rumors, you aren't truly living. You know, some people say that Reese turns into a monster at night. They're crazy. But yes, not to get too personal, coming back to town after college with a toddler and no wife did land me in the center of a lot of talk. You just live and let live. People say what they say, and there's no point in being too concerned about it. The best comeback is a life well lived. My god, Rosalina, is your dad this weird with everybody? That was way too much.
I don't think we're supposed to be listening.
Well, you shouldn't trauma dump on strangers.
Hey, we asked for the tea. Quietly!
That Becca girl is kinda rude. You just gonna let her say stuff like that?
You lower your voice so the teens can't hear you.
That would have been saying we just pull Oscar to the side. While Rosalina's right there.
That would be funny.
I'm definitely not going to reprimand someone else's kid. It's not my job to tell her how she needs to be. Last thing I want is for her parents to come knocking, saying I yelled at their daughter.
Oh, trust me, you do not want Becca's mom giving you an earful.
May I just do the high and snarky voice?
High and snarky.
You mean the voice I was doing for Becca? The oh my god, really? That voice? And I know I raised Rosalina to be a good kid. I can count on her to be a positive influence on her peers. Oh, Oscar. Oh, Oscar, she is not being much of a positive influence on these two. This one's being a super negative influence on these two.
Yeah, real.
Oscar, I love you, but you should do something.
That's a good point. Like, he's not really... I mean, it's a good thing he's, like, you know, letting Rosalina, like, have her own friends and stuff, but he probably should have some direction here, because obviously this ends up leading to Rosalina, Becca, and Alexis in the mines.
Oh no, you're referring to the Temenos voice.
Ah!
The high and snarky.
Hi, snarky, little, you know.
Yeah. Should I do that for Oscar, or should I do that for narration?
Try both.
Rosalina's being a positive influence. Becca is just too much of a negative influence.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'll agree with you there. It's all about the long game with parenting. I think that might be a bit too flaming, not quite snark.
No, you're just overthinking it.
Do you know my cousin? Well, everyone in town's like these kind of knows each other, but I wouldn't say we're friends or even acquaintances. I'd actually be quite lucky if she knows my name. I know of her, and presumably she knows of me. I hope she's doing alright. I know how hard it is to grapple with the loss of a parent, especially so young. It's disappointingly common up in these parts. Can't wait for you guys to see the ending on this episode. Oh boy.
Oh boy, I'm excited because we actually can save both of them this time.
Yes. Also, like, how are we going to get into the woods with them, you know?
That's a good question. I assume there's another way. Like, we go jogging and run into Stella. Or the situation.
Yeah. People don't tend to go to the doctor until it's too late, and most of them live hard lives on top of that. It seems even Pearl Ann wasn't safe from the ravages of mountain life. Yeah, definitely wasn't smothered with a pillow.
She definitely wasn't safe from the ravages of pillow.
I mean, she also was a rampant smoker, so...
She was a rampant smoker.
You will see, ooh boy. He's still doing it. Didn't they just meet?
He's right, though. Didn't your uncle die last year, Alexis? Yeah, he was pretty young, and he got cancer.
Aetherwolf says, ooh, you will see. Or, oh, you will see. tone. Now you guys are doing it. I don't remember asking for a Greek chorus to chime in on my conversation, girls.
Don't talk so loud.
How am I supposed to fill out this quiz with all this conversation going on? I thought libraries were supposed to be quiet.
I'm trying to find out what Muppet character I am, okay? Okay, it would not be Muppet. It would be something way more hip.
Yeah.
The first thing that came to mind.
I'm so sorry, Alexis.
Yeah, that is sad.
Come on, let's go to your place, Alexis. I feel like a 5-year-old when I hang out in the library anyway.
Yeah, we can
just
watch...
like, there's a whole building.
There
like,
is
the
a whole
library is not
building.
this room. I could leave.
They could hang out with Mayor Jimmy. That's way cooler. Yeah, we can watch a movie in your basement. Do you think your parents would mind? I can ask.
They never mind. Come on, let's go. Teens start towards the door, with Becca in lead. Wait, Rosalina, when should I expect you back?
We're doing a sleepover, right?
You keep stealing Becca from me.
I keep stealing Becca from you. You want to say this line?
I'll have to see. My mom was gonna make pot pies for dinner. That's okay, we can order a pizza.
Their conversation fades as they walk out the door.
Keep me posted. Teens, am I right?
Teens, am I right?
Finally, an excuse to leave. Wow, a female enters and now the mood is brought down. I'm joking. Teens, am I right?
You know, you say knowingly despite your lack of children. I knew it.
Wow, I'm so sorry, Oscar. Yeah. I'm sure I'll miss this when she's off at college. That's what I keep telling myself, at least. Anyway, I'd better go shelve these books before it gets too late. Feel free to stop by anytime. I'm always around.
This is my job, after all.
It's my job, and I, might live in the library. Don't worry about that part.
Don't worry about it. You make your way to Main Street. It looks like the sun's finally starting to set.
My ice cream is half melted.
Your ice cream is melted, you got no biscuit, but you made 2 friends.
Yeah. Maybe you'll see if a sleepy southern town like Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day. See if Scarlet Hollow has a vibrant nightlife another day. But for now, you feel ready to head back to the estate.
Okay, so we're gonna head back to the estate. That's interesting.
And we're certainly going to get sidetracked in the woods.
I would assume. You return to the dirt road, beginning to trek back up towards the estate. Tabby won't get mad at you in this universe, right? You can hit the H, right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Very pretty art. Very pretty.
Well, we made a potential girlfriend and a new friend.
Yes.
Yes.
As the sun sinks deeper into the horizon, the sky is flooded with orange and pink hues.
Oh, frick, no.
Oh no! Is that a little critter though? It kind of looks more like a critter than it does a ditchling.
That looks like a mountain lion to me.
Oh my gosh! Is it a mountain lion?
I think that's the mountain lion that Gretchen warned us about.
Oh no! We're gonna die. Darkening and stretching out over the path, the mountains seem to make the night come quickly here, their rounded hills blotting out the dying sun prematurely, casting the valley of Scarlet Hollow in an eerie autumn twilight.
I'm now wondering what happens if you have keen eye.
For sure.
I'd recommend picking the powerful build option, heads up.
Oh. I mean, what's the other option? Flirt with the mountain lion? You've had a long day between traveling and meeting all these strangers. The dusty bed that waits for you at the estate is starting to sound very appealing.
I'm currently bemused over the idea of us walking past a mountain lion, shooting them the finger guns, and just walking past.
Shoot them the bisexual finger guns, and the mountain lion goes, wow, can't eat them, they're too cool.
There's a sound on the path behind you.
You turn back to the road, but you find nothing. It seems you still are alone.
Find a big stick just in case.
I definitely think you should do that.
Your eyes scan the side of the mountain road, settling on a large stick. This will definitely protect you.
Oh, I see this fella. Do you see him?
I mean, aside from the mountain lion?
Yeah, aside from the mountain lion. No, just the mountain lion. Just the mountain lion. My bad. I misspoke. It's the same picture as before.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You hear another sound. A shuffle of leaves.
Oh no, that's much worse than just a mountain lion.
Oh no.
That's so much worse than just a mountain lion. Oh, that's horrifying.
Oh, goopy mountain lion. Oh no.
Oh man, I really want to see a talk to animals run with this. Oh, that'd be horrifying.
Yeah.
You look up to see a creature in the middle of the road, paused in mid-step, one paw still held midair. It's staring at you with a wild and unkempt look in its eyes. It's a mountain lion, and there is something horribly wrong with it.
You could say that again.
It's shambling towards you. It takes another step at you, drool leaking from its slack mouth.
It's so terrifying, right?
Yeah, this is one of the scariest.
The deer was freaky. This is much worse.
The deer was freaky. The chicken was sad. This is horrifying. This is so much worse.
I can only imagine Black Tabby was just like, we can go harder.
We can go harder. We can go harder. I don't think we really capitalized on the animal body horror yet. Let's try that again. Run away backwards.
Start filming?
You have
Aren't
a
you a
camera.
pretty kitty?
You?
Presumably with phone.
Probably, yeah. So you want to raise a weapon or make ourselves big and loud? Both are good options.
Yeah.
They say when you get in these sort of situations to make yourself big and loud, but also getting ready to hit a bitch might also be a good idea.
Yeah. The reason this is scary is because unlike the deer, you're actually in danger. That's true.
That's true.
The deer is unlikely to, disembowel you with their antlers, despite having the ability to do so.
Yes.
It's not hard for a mountain lion to disembowel you. Ready your weapon.
Yeah, I'd kind of be on the side of readying the weapon.
If this was a normal mountain lion, making yourself big and loud probably would be the way to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's not a normal mountain lion.
That's true.
Mountain lions aren't that drippy. Wendigo type beat.
A little bit more like parasitic alien than Wendy. Am I wrong?
No, definitely more parasitic alien. Imagine it very like xenomorph if the xenomorphs were Pillsbury Doughboys and not horrifying perfect killing machines.
Xenomorph, but add some what do they call the clickers from The Last of Us?
Yes.
A little bit more of that.
There must be easier prey than me. I could kill you in the state you're in.
I could kill you in the state here.
Yo.
I know that is the state you're in because he's kind of fucked up. I read that as if I can kill you in North Carolina. It's legal. That's how my brain read that.
Also, he sees the mountain lion since... You know why.
You got them eyes.
I figured as much.
It dashes towards you at surprising speed, ears back, claws glinting. Oh, smack.
Swing your stick at the creature as it barrels towards you, your blow connecting with a heavy and satisfying crack. Ugh. It's not as drippy as in this shot.
It's a little less scary being closer, because a little less mysterious looking, but, like, still.
It's still really effed up looking.
Very gnarled face.
It's stunned for the briefest of moments, and then it lunges again, pawing at your ankles.
Oh, jeez.
Its momentum dragging you towards the tree line, and from there sliding downhill.
Oh gosh, no, it's got you by your ankles! It's disorienting, but you manage to move the creature's body under you just before the heavy impact, and you find yourself stunned but relatively uninjured. What happened? Oh gosh.
We fell down a cliff.
Oh right, that makes sense. But the mountain lion isn't finished. Its body oozing from the fall. It pushes itself back to its feet, killing intent shining clear in its wide yellow eyes, and then...
Oh, frick, what was,
You're forgetting
what was his name?
No. We were literally talking about him a minute ago.
Yes.
Oh no.
Bo's father.
It's Bo's father, yes. I'm gonna kill myself later. Well,
Duke.
not that. Duke! That's it.
It's Duke.
Yay, Duke! Thank you for saving us!
Duke, my hero. Yes. Gods. The evening air is pierced with the sound of a gunshot. The mountain lion is gone in a flash, leaving a thin trail of blood behind it as it disappears into the dark woods beyond the path.
As you gain your bearings, you realize that your ice cream is gone! No! This is the greatest loss!
No, my ice cream.
You must have lost it in your fall. Duke, yay!
Darn. Really had that thing. Actually, we're probably gonna run into Stella, so...
Yeah.
You wanna take, Duke?
Yeah, I'll take Duke. And I nearly had you too. Who the hell are you and what are you doing here? Looking to get shot?
It's getting mauled.
I'm sorry, I was busy getting mauled.
Is that a threat? The hell was that thing? At night, Tabitha's goes. Saved my life. Thanks, man. That was a close call. Was that a mountain lion? Start crying.
Start crying.
My darn ice cream, I hate you. Yeah. Come on, Duke, we gotta get revenge for my ice cream. Oh. What the hell was that thing? IRL, I'd cry. Yeah.
For definite sure, I'd cry too. Mountain lion, been after it all day. Wait a tick, you seem awfully familiar.
He looks you up and down with his good eye.
Ain't you that Scarlet kid everyone's saying wasn't gonna show? Apologize for my brusqueness. I'm sorry for you and Miss Tabitha's loss. You can call me Duke. No need to thank me for saving your life.
Duke seems to think for a moment, glancing up at the darkening sky.
You better not keep walking around on your own out here. Not with that thing on the prowl. I hate to think anything might happen to you without me around to save your skin. Tell you what, tag along with me while I finish what I started, and I'll be sure to get you home safe. I'd wager Miss Tabitha would appreciate someone looking out for you.
Not from fear, but from pure survival happiness for being saved. I think for me it would be a mix of both.
Yeah, probably both.
It's like, that was terrifying, and I'm alive. Huzzah!
Yes.
There's something wrong with that mountain lion.
Yeah. There was something very wrong with that mountain lion. Probably got the cancer, had all them lumps.
No, I don't think that's it.
Doesn't mean it's any less dangerous. If I had to guess, it's more deadly than ever now that it sees death has come for it. As you well know, when's the last time you heard a mountain lion attacking anybody, especially on this side of the continent? You're one of the lucky few, so don't go ruin it by going off and dying alone in the woods after God did you a favor.
Let's go after that thing before it hurts someone else. Yes, I want revenge. Let's go get that son of a bean. I appreciate you looking out for me, thanks. What do you think Tabitha will give you a reward? I don't want to go with you. I know you leave me alone. I'm scared I want to go home. Try to start walking away. Revenge for the ice cream.
Revenge? That bastard took my ice cream. We must kill it. Damn straight. Say the second option. I don't know if
I think that was the revenge one.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's how I feel after that.
The ice cream. We don't need a man-eater prowling these woods after dark. It's not safe to let it roam around like that.
Not my way for Choco Mint.
Oh, no.
That's it, Bots. We're rolling dice. You roll first.
Let's go.
Okay, everyone roll for initiative. You and Duke make your way into the dark woods, following the trail of blood the mountain lion left behind. It's also kind of freakish to know there is a mountain lion.
Yeah, there is in fact a mountain lion. Which, I mean, Gretchen told us there
Gretchen
was,
told us
but...
there's a mountain lion. If you have, like,
keen
eye, like, and talk to Stella, you'll know it's a mountain lion. But, like, to be like, Duke was actually chasing a mountain lion.
Yeah, I just assumed he was chasing shadows.
We roll on 3, 2, 1.
Damn it, I rolled a 5. And my plus is 3, so, 8. Fuck.
Crux got a 7.
I guess I go first, but only by a little.
Let's see what the mountain lion got.
Are
Also
you
a 7.
Also a 7? Okay, I go first, and then LaCrux and the mountain lion have to reroll.
Before long, the sun has completely set, and the two of you find yourselves in near total darkness. Though Duke has a flashlight, use it sparingly, then you both adjust to the starlight instead.
Every sound feels deafening as you two pick your way through the underbrush. Every snapping twig could be the deadly paws of that thing that hunted you. Every rustling leaf the herald of a vicious attack. Though you know deep down it's probably nothing but squirrels and shrews.
And Stella.
Until you hear the unmistakable sound of something large and shifting among the fallen leaves. That's probably Stella. Gotcha! The old man quietly steps forward, the gun held at the ready.
Lucky duck, we roll again. I got a 9.
What'd it get?
14.
Ah, damn. Shit. Okay. Well, fuck. I'll go first, and I'll hit it with a stick. Then the mountain lion will go, and then you can hit it.
Exactly. Mots will go hit the mountain lion with a stick. The mountain lion will then maul Mots, giving
there you go. I'll be the chew toy distraction.
Advantage on his roll for flanking the mountain lion.
Yes.
What's funny is that Stella will not believe you were attacked by a mountain lion unless you record the mountain lion.
That's hilarious. Actually, that's really funny. Hang on.
I'd kind of hope, I don't know if they do this, I'd kind of hope that if you record the mountain lion, you're gonna fall down the cliff.
You
still.
probably would, because you'd still get attacked.
Like, then your phone screen's cracked for the rest of the game.
Oh, that'd be neat.
Because you'd have your phone out.
Yeah, you'd have your phone out and that would hit the ground. The hell?
Duke, you scared me. What are you doing out so late?
Stella, I'd ask you the same, but I'm sure I know what has you slinking around after dark. Do you know how close I came to putting a hole in you?
But you didn't. No harm, no foul. Hey, Knight. Weird to see you out so late. Does Tabitha know you're with Duke?
Oh my gosh, I love her. Gretchen's little nose seems to pick up something she doesn't like. She thrashes in Stella's arms, whining threateningly. Look at her. She's a threatening creature. She will defend us from the mountain lion.
I'm not gonna lie, once the Road's Untraveled update released, it made me sort of reconsider doing Stella's romance route as much as I did. Interesting.
Oh my gosh, look at this creature. I love her so much.
Well, calm down, girl. You know Knight.
Oh, it's not us that she's upset about. Also, Stella, sweetie, I love you. Maybe it's time to get Gretchen a harness to help contain her.
You need a harness for that dog. She has too much energy.
She's a little potato, yes, but like, she's a squirmy little potato.
I am curious as to what, in Roads Untraveled, had you reconsidering Stella's romance so much?
It could be that more options opened up.
That's true, that's true. Have more chances to talk to other people. I swear, it gets so hard to hold on to her when she gets like this. Sometimes it feels like she's only geriatric when she wants to be.
I'm telling you, Stella, a harness.
Because you're given so much more agency, Stella will push you to follow her into the woods if you refuse or chicken out, and I do not like that, to be honest.
That's valid.
Yeah.
She can be a little pushy.
We're into episode 1 specifically. Yeah, it's probably a lot of kind of carryover from, like, the original episode 1.
Yeah, but
like, yeah.
It's something in her personality, too, I think. Because, like, see how pushy she is with, like, Tabby. Like, no, I love that about her, because Tabby kind of needs that a little bit, but she's kind of just a personality trait I think she has. She's a little pushy.
That's true.
She finds, like, a different way to circumvent.
Maybe she thinks that that's a thing with Scarlet's. You have to
be annoying!
Her only experience has been with Tabby, so...
Which, again, is a valid thing to be a little, like, squicked about, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that can be she's pushing boundary with that. For sure. Aww. Oh, it's alright, little lady. You're safe so long as your mama is looking after you. Like you, Stella. If you decide to keep on doing whatever it is you're doing out here, I think you'll find these woods ain't agreeable tonight. Night here had a run-in you wouldn't believe.
Like, yes, Stella, I'm scared of being shot. Just let me leave.
Let me leave. So just go on home and save all this for some other night. Like her with the camera. So
run-in? Was it supernatural? It sure was super and natural, but I'm not sure I'd say it was supernatural.
I would say it was
not
supernatural.
Yet.
But our character, Ms. Knight, might not be ready to say that. Like I said, you won't believe it. Now, put that dang camera away. The reason you wouldn't believe it is because it was rather natural. If it was supernatural, I know you'd believe it.
Exactly. That was bad, okay? You should listen to Duke and go home. Some kind of creature is like a cat, but big and covered in lumps. Why are you acting like he doesn't mean what he says? Take this seriously, it's dangerous. I don't know what this old man is on about. I was attacked by a mountain lion? The face she's giving us.
Oh, not you two. You've been corrupted by the mountain lion story.
Have you been listening to Duke about mountain lions again? Mountain lion. Are you sure?
Oh, for the love of don't you get started, Stella. We was both there. We saw the damn thing. It was a mountain lion, plain and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
It's just that I did that whole video on them and found absolutely no evidence that they exist out here. Eastern mountain lions are extinct. There haven't been a sighting in decades.
There hasn't been a sighting in decades until now. Your friend here damn near got eaten by one.
It's also my issue that came from having so much more agency. Stella just doesn't listen. I probably shouldn't say anything, but still. I mean, like...
That's definitely another character trait about her.
she very much has tunnel vision. Unfathomable amounts of tunnel vision.
I love her. I love her. She's a great character. She suffers from tunnel vision. She suffers from not really being open to other people's ideas. She's got an idea in her head, and that's her belief. And it's a great little character thing. But I definitely understand.
Yeah.
So if you don't want your last video to be found 20 years from now next to a pile of your bones in the den of some long-dead creature, you'd best get out of these woods.
The Crux says Mantis do an old man voice for Duke.
You want to do a Duke? Do an old man voice.
I can do an old man voice for Duke for a little bit.
I'll switch to Stella for a minute.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. I would love to be found as a pile of bones in like an old mountain lion. Like
Stella would love to be found footage.
That sounds great. I would love that. That's the way I want to die.
No, it would not. Your mama and daddy are spinning their graves hearing you talk like that. If they ain't around to stop you, then I'll take on that responsibility. Go on, get!
The old man shoos her away. Fine, I'll go.
Wait, take me with you.
If you were to switch over to Stella for sure, she's like, so I wasn't actually leaving. And then you go, no!
Oh. Should we say, does that mean I should go with her, Duke? Or, glad you're deciding to take your safety seriously.
I'm so glad you're taking your safety seriously, looking at that face. That face we definitely know Stella definitely makes when she's not planning mischief. That's not the mischief face at all.
Side note, Duke, I feel like, we should probably not let Stella go off in the woods by herself. Don't mistake me, these are only major issues I have for episode 1, since those character traits can actually put a stranger, her pet, and a local old man in serious danger.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Oh. Glad you decided to take your safety seriously? Actually, I'm gonna put down.
That's fair.
Save. Also, Street Smart calls out that Stella clearly isn't going to leave.
That's hilarious. That makes sense.
That tracks.
Yeah. Anyway, Anyway, see you, Duke. I'm definitely gonna leave. Okay, promise. Not over here. No. Bye-bye.
And with that, she starts back down the path, leaving you and Duke alone in the dark woods. I have a sneaking suspicion that she has no intention of going home just yet.
You would be correct, Duke.
Darn, we've been stopped too long. Now the old hip is starting to voice its complaints. There's an overlook just up this way. Let's sit a spell. Brought a few victuals along if you're peckish.
Oh, cool. So you get to eat with Duke instead of eating with Stella. That's neat.
Yeah, oh, frick,
There's something in the dark. Oh, no.
Well, judging by the fact that it's a pair of glowing eyes, I think that might be Wayne.
I would assume they're front-facing eyes, so they'd have to be the eyes of a human or predator.
That's either the eyes of Wayne, or that's the eyes of the mountain lion.
Yes.
And to say me old bones and old voice, then try read the lines.
You find yourself along a narrow path and emerge on a rocky outcropping overlooking the dark forest. The sky above is smeared with stars, more than you have ever seen before.
You can actually tell her you're just gonna run into the woods with your camera, aren't you? Or something like that with Street Smart.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Duke interrupts the serenity of the scene with his old man grunts, folding his creaky joints as he settles on a nearby log. He starts rustling through a small pack you hadn't noticed that he was carrying, pulling out some beef jerky and a couple beers.
The old bones. At least it's a nice night, even if the circumstances leave sign to be desired. Help yourself to jerky. As for the beer, it's glad having both cans myself. I suppose I can be convinced to spare one. Try to bond over sports?
That's so funny. I mean, he is wearing like a sports ball cap.
New music track, yeah.
Yeah.
That's so named after a team. Hey Stella, wouldn't believe us about the mountain lion. Are they really that rare up here? Should you be drinking in this situation? Isn't that dangerous? So that jerky? I can't eat jerky, I'm vegetarian. Or vegan.
I like that you can specify, that's awesome.
Being told to eat the jerky. You and Stella go way back. What do you think of her? I was wondering, how did you find me? Thanks for saving my life, really appreciate it. I feel like I've been kidnapped. About what you said earlier, why does everyone think I wasn't going to come to the funeral? You're from here, what do you think of Scarlet Hollow? Tell me about yourself. There's a lot of options here.
Yeah.
I've never been able to talk to Duke before.
I think there's a lot of options if you're talking to Stella too. But yeah, we've never been able to talk to Duke before, so all these are very new. So that's fun. That's fun, I like that. The only thing I don't like about this is the staring eyes in the corner of the screen. Wayne and/or the mountain lion can fuck off.
Yes. Let's have
some of that
have
jerky.
some jerky.
Oh wait, did you want to say that or you want me to kick over again?
Oh, well, darn straight you will.
Your voice is very silly.
Thank you.
You take a laborious bite, oh no, of the jerky. It's the type of trail snack that isn't very comfortable to eat, but whose discomfort brings with a deep satisfaction. The discomfort tells you that you are tough, hardy, a real woodland person.
Fun fact, in the past, if you got the ice cream, the vegan line would be removed. Interesting.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. It's not especially flavorful, but it is nourishment. Protein. Eating it is like how you imagine it might feel survive off of old-timey war rations. Should we try to bond over sports?
Go for it.
So you're a Duke man? I've met some pretty passionate sports fans. Never met someone named after a team. The old ball. Yeah, well, it was born into the name. Why, you a fan?
Tar Heels kind of gal. No, hell I am. Go Devils.
I mean, we ate wet peanuts and mold.
I've never set foot in North Carolina before today. I'm more of a local team. Local team. In it for the rivalry is the best sport of all. Yes, we did eat wet peanuts and mold. We'll eat anything.
We were going to eat ice cream.
We were going to eat ice cream. The one normal thing. Now Mountain Lion's gonna pay. I don't understand any of these because I'm not a sports person. But what do you want to say?
I'm currently on Go Devils.
Go Devils.
Hell yeah, I am. Go Devils. Darn straight, I'll bring to that. I only care for rivalries, personally.
That's a fun one. That was a fun one.
Can't believe Stella wouldn't believe us about the mountain lion. Are they really that rare up here?
They for sure are rare.
You ask most people, there ain't been any in these parts for decades. Everyone who lives deep enough in these hills a story or two about seeing one. Not that anyone believes us. Mutts, not pistachio.
I do like pistachio. What are we talking about pistachio for? I do like pistachio. If pistachio is a sports group, I don't know if
And if we don't manage to bag that son of a bee, you'll have one of them stories too. You drink the beer? I don't. Not that I can, since I'm a young adult. Lol. I actually also do not drink.
I don't drink either as a choice.
Yeah. And you'll get the rare pleasure of telling people what you've seen with your own eyes and never having nobody believe you.
A crisp breeze passes over you. But will Miss Mantis, or will Miss Knight, sorry, not slap the Mantis at the end. But will Miss Knight take a beer?
No, we definitely should not be drinking.
It's probably a good idea not to
fighting a
drink.
mountain lion.
It's probably a very good idea not to drink.
Shouldn't you be drinking in this situation? I mean,
fact-
alcohol and guns is a bad.
That's a bad combination.
Immediately goes to drink.
Oh, lighten up. It's just a Bud Light. It ain't moonshine. Anybody who gets drunk off a Bud Light is drinking it wrong. I find it helps keep my aim steady. It helps you keep your aim steady. Lowers the nerves just enough to take the tremor out of my trigger hand. Okay, that makes more sense. No, I follow now.
Yeah. Counterpoint, you probably shouldn't be drinking and using a shotgun.
Is that a shotgun or a rifle? Not that I'm a big gun person, but that to me looks like a rifle.
Hard to tell. It could be either.
If it's a shotgun, it's definitely a single barrel.
Yeah. It looks like it could be a breech loader.
Okay.
So, again, it could go either way. It has like a generic long
guns.
gun shape.
I don't actually know that much of anything about guns. Mantis, though, knows a lot more about them.
A bimbo knight should not be drinking with a lonely man. Right there. Freaky things happen. Yeah, no.
No. Maybe if you had one, it'd calm your jitters. Snosh on this jerky.
Seems like you and Stella go way back. What do you think of her?
What do I think? I think she's a nice lady, and that she's been through a lot in her short time on this earth. And very true, Duke, very true.
Yeah.
He lets a conspicuous silence fall between the two of you.
Looks like a single action, one shot, I guess. Yeah. Like, if it's a rifle, it's definitely got to be cocked back with each shot. If it's a shotgun, it likely needs to be reloaded with each shot. Lever action, yeah.
Like, you two of you talking about guns, I'm like, that makes sense. I can tell that gun has one barrel.
True, Stella's been through a lot. One long barrel.
Yeah.
Think about her parents rolling in their graves. They both dead.
Well, now you're making me feel bad. Yes, they are. God rest their souls. Car accident a while back. Poor thing was there through it all. All three of them left town together. She was the only one who came back.
It's interesting to get this information before.
Yeah, any of
chapter
the
4.
context, yeah. That's cool.
Aetherwolf says, "Same here, Mots." Oh yeah, sure.
She's taken it well, all things considered. Besides, a few quirks she's picked up. I've heard she needs convincing when you need to get her in a car. Can't be pleasant for her to live like that, but to each their own.
Seem like you have more to say about her.
I wouldn't usually be the one to talk ill of anyone behind their back.
But I am 3/4 of the way through this can of Bud Light.
But I'm feeling gossipy. But I've said this to her face, I might as well let it be known. She's on thin ice with me. She heard I was talking about the mountain lion that's been after my chickens, so she did a whole video about him, asked me all sorts of questions about what I'd seen. See, there's that boundary pushing again.
Yeah,
it's a character flaw she has.
That sure is a gun.
That sure is a gun. Only to turn around and slander my name. Oh no, that's sad. She made me look like some crackpot in that video of hers. I may as well have been talking about Bigfoot. I read all of them comments too. They had plenty to say about that crazy old man and his made-up stories. But lo and behold, now you've seen it too. She turned around and did the same exact thing to you as she did to me. At least you ain't plastered across the whole internet.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet, anyway. I'm sorry, Duke. That sucks.
Sorry she did that to you. She seems so nice and I like her dog. Nothing wrong with her. I think she seems nice. That's me. She hasn't quite figured out the effects her actions have on other people.
Yeah, that's definitely a blind spot of hers.
Seems pushy. Why is she even doing this in the first place? Do you think her YouTube career is even viable?
That's something I also like about the characterization of Scarlet Hollow and the Black Tabby team. They really love their flawed characters, and they do a really good job of having characters. They are incredibly likable and fun, but that doesn't mean that they're not really flawed, and you can see different other characters' perception of them, and you can understand, like, oh yeah, now I can get why you would rub this the wrong way, or you did something wrong in that regard. And I love that about the writing in this game.
It's also good because like you have characters that seem very positive, like Stella, who have very negative flaws. While you have very negative characters like Tabby, who are actually very nice when actually very caring when you get to know them.
Yeah, multifacets. We love multifaceted characters.
Yeah. Okay, Stella, with the actual heck, you don't do that to anyone. That's inexcusable.
Definitely a really bad.
She definitely
really a really bad thing she did there.
Definitely wasn't intending to do that. Definitely not intending to make Duke seem like an idiot. But it's definitely that not thinking things through, not thinking about how that looks or sounds.
Well, she's not thinking things through. She's also probably was like, well, Duke would never see this, or, well, I'm just trying to make my argument. I'm just trying to make myself look good, but she's not thinking about how negatively that can affect another person. Or, she's considered it, but she considers the positive better than the negative.
That's true.
Anyway, what you want to say?
She seems so nice, and I like her dog.
That Gretchen is a sweetheart. Not a very useful thing, but I suppose not all of God's creatures need to have a purpose beyond being loved.
I mean, Gretchen is a potato.
Gretchen is a sweet, sweet potato. And Stella's a sweetheart most of the time, just not when it comes to cats of a large variety. That's probably her slide in the sand. No, She so was refusal to believe any of that in the library in chapter 2.
We love lovable, flawed characters.
Exactly.
Yes.
And we love discussing lovable, flawed characters. It's always so fun to just dig in, to a nice, juicy, interesting, multifaceted character. I love that shit.
Yes, exactly. Gretchen is a cutie potato.
For sure.
How did you find me? Was I being incredibly loud fighting a mountain lion on the road?
I've run on that thing's trail all day. Got myself a personal vendetta. It's been after my chickens. I've seen it around my property a few times now, and the next day I've always had a bird or two missing. Those birds is like family to me. I raise them from eggs. They know me on sight, and I'm their daddy. So it means something to me when some creature sets its sights on my hens. That thing shoots it to the top of my list of enemies. Yeah, I kind of got that from, the what we have seen of, when is it Birdie? Is that the little hen that dies in the chapter?
I think so.
With the whole scene with Birdie, it made me so sad when I first played that.
Yeah.
And I suppose it sees some commonalities between you and my chicken. Lumbering around the woods.
I don't think that's because of the mountain lion. It's not just the mountain lion.
It's not just the mountain lion. She went into many arguments about it. It's a bit of her ego. You bruise on it. I didn't expect to find a near stranger out here and the wrong end of that thing. But I'm glad I did, for your sake. I'd really feel really bad if I just found your body.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thanks for saving my life. Really appreciate it. My stick broke immediately. I don't like my odds of fighting mountain lion in hand-to-hand combat.
Here's an idea. Bigger stick.
Do you think that I could use my powerful bill to rip a tree out of the ground and hit it with that? These trees are pretty thin, right?
I don't think that's gonna happen. Seemed like divine intervention. That I was there when I was. Wish I could have gotten the damn thing for good, though. I hate to have to drag you around the woods all night. 'Cause you're loud as hell.
I think what you said earlier, why did everyone think I wasn't going to come for the funeral?
That is interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be Miss Pearl Ann's doing. She's never been very kind when talking about your side of the family. Bless her heart and God rest her soul, of course. But she told everyone that your side of the family had sworn off Scarlet Hollow and everyone who lived there. Here. So nobody around these parts thought we was gonna see much of you.
I mean, I did smack the lion hard, though. We landed on it, too. Its back is broken.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
That lion should not be, walking around.
It's gonna be, like, walking at us in, like, some terrifyingly wrong way.
Oh no, it's just gone full necromorph now.
Oh god.
Oh no, we're in dead space. May that pearl rot.
For sure.
Yes.
Hey, Aetherwolf, have you seen, like, the drawings that, the Black Tabby artist had did about, like, Tabby and Stella being kids and Pearl Ann being a horrible mother? Because if you haven't, like, they've been posting it, I know they've been posting it on Blue Sky, but, like, I don't know if they probably posted in the Discord, too, I would assume. I have not in the Discord,
I'd assume so. You're from here, what do you think of Scarlet Hollow? No, where is it?
I know it's on the Black Tabby Blue Sky. If you go to
I'd assume if I assume like it's probably also on like their Twitter, but like we have thoroughly jumped off of Twitter, so
give me 1 second. You keep going forward.
okay. What do I think? Might as well be asking me what I think of the air I breathe or the dirt I'm standing on. Am I supposed to know? I'm in it. I should be the one asking you, what do you think of the town? It's beautiful, it's small. Just got here, don't really know. One of the first things that happened to me, being attacked by a mountain lion, so... People scare me, they all have opinions. I'm asking you, come on, you must have some insight to share. I get the impression it's barely hanging on. I see why my mom left. It's small. I think you mean to say quaint. Nice quiet place to live. As far as I'm concerned, anybody would be lucky to call the place home. Suppose I did have an opinion after all. What do you think about Tabitha? You can be honest. You say that as if I'd have a bad word to say about her. I think she knows the value of hard work. I think she and your old family have been lifeblood of this town for longer than I've been alive. They're the whole reason any new jobs come out this way. That ain't just some tourist bullcrap. You hear the stuff Mayor Jimmy comes up with? Oh boy.
I threw some posts in the chat, unless they're being caught by YouTube, which they might be.
They might be, yeah.
YouTube might be snagging them. Hang on.
YouTube does not, like,
Links.
links.
That makes sense. Hang on.
If the Scarlets to thank this place ain't just a glorified theme park like some other towns I could name. I want to be a local flavor character selling my produce at some cutesy farm stand to folks up from the city who think they want homegrown goods but get nervous if they see a brown spot. So I am grateful to Miss Tabitha, and I will hear no slander to her good name. We've got a Tabby fan.
We got a Tabby fan. We love Tabby fans here. Let's see.
Heads up, when you finish talking with Duke, if you want to go to Sybil, click the option that's essentially a no. Okay, that's good to know.
Okay, we're gonna see if this works. I've put spaces between the HTTPS and the actual link, so maybe it'll be tricked into thinking it's not a link.
Maybe. So, Duke, tell me about yourself. I know about me? Can't say I know what there is to tell. Got a beautiful wife, Irma, who I love to hell and back. Got our boy, Bo, and our little farm.
No.
Ain't spoiling, of course.
Nope, it's still stealing it. You know what? We'll make a community post or something.
Yeah. Our closest neighbor is that Bass Julius Germain. That's neither here nor there. Tell me, what's the biggest pumpkin you've ever seen? What? The feeling you want to show me a large pumpkin. I've seen one about the size of a large pumpkin. I've only ever seen them at the grocery store, so grocery store sized. Seen one about 500 pounds once, it was huge. I've only seen them in pies or lattes. Never seen a pumpkin.
Aetherwolf says, no need mods. I can just go to Blue Sky myself. Perfect. It's at blacktabbygames.com. Just if you click Black Tabby Games, I'm sure it'll pop up. And then just go to the media. There's like a bunch of little sketches, and it's really cute. Also, if you want Joker Girl Land. But, you know, also there's also some cute stuff in there. You'll love it.
Yes.
Anyway.
I get the feeling you want to show me a large pumpkin.
Damn right! And not just any pumpkin. The largest pumpkin I bet you'll ever see. Feast your eyes on this beautiful lady. Duke pulls out his wallet, flipping open to a photograph of a very, very large pumpkin. Oh my gosh! Oh, I wasn't expecting them to be pictures in his wallet. Big Betty, my biggest yet. Me and Bo are taking her down to the fair this week, aiming to take home the blue ribbon. That is a fucking huge pumpkin, holy shit.
That is an absurdly large pumpkin. Okay.
It's frankly disturbingly
Even
large.
if we assume Duke to be, like, Short King 5 foot,
Yeah.
that's like a 7 foot tall pumpkin.
For sure.
And that's assuming that he is 5 nothing.
That's assuming he's short, not that he's, like, tall.
Yeah.
Or even average height.
What compels you to spend time growing such a thing? Make a pie big enough to feed the whole town with that thing.
A ginormous. Can you imagine the pumpkin pie that would make?
Yes. Big Betty, I hope it doesn't get stolen.
Oh, I hope it doesn't. I hope nothing bad happens to Big Betty.
Tried growing a tomato once. Congrats, you have a very big pumpkin. How did you get such a big gourd?
Patience and dedication and a whole lot of water.
There's a whole lake in that pumpkin.
I've poured so much water into this thing. Oh, and chicken muck, of course, we have plenty of. Less lately, what with that mountain lion, but even if we don't manage to track down tonight, it don't look like that thing is long for this world. I really couldn't say.
That's okay there.
One way or another, it will soon cease to be on the list of my problems. Yeah, for sure. But also...
How are you getting that thing to the fair?
We got ourselves a hay lifter. And of course, Bo is a big help. That boy built like a bull. We need to pull him on the other side of the lift as a counterweight. We tend to put him on the other side of the lift as a counterweight. That ain't to say it's easy. We've lost one or two over the years from mishandling, but showstoppers like Betty, of course. But it still stung. I don't know why I'm like messing up lines now, but that is okay. Even now, we got the hang of things. It's still gonna give me a heart attack to see her lifted up and not know whether something might go wrong.
That hay lifter may break. What compels you to spend time growing such a thing?
Hello, I don't know. What compels anybody? Saw big seeds in a catalog, thought it might be something me and Bo could do together. Teach him a bit about patience and whatnot. And now it's just part of our yearly routine.
Grow a big pumpkin.
Yeah.
I want to say what a pumpkin, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I am tempted to say I tried growing a tomato once. What a pumpkin, she's gorgeous.
She really is. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get a glimpse of her when she's on her way out of town. She really is something you need to see with your own eyes. Pictures just don't do her justice.
You feel so much more like the kind of person I expected to find out here. Like you really belong.
You calling me a stereotype? I'm just joking, I know. I picked up some habits that the folks around here tend to pass around. At least I ain't on the meth. That's what the next generation's problems. I just chew my tobacco and drink my beer and leave it at that. I will say though, things ain't like they used to be around here. Kids grow up online and they lose their accents because they don't want to sound like somebody else. They move away and they come back with a big head on their shoulders talking down to their elders just because they went off and got themselves some expensive degree. At least my Beau is a solid mountain boy. He'd be sitting on that porch with a beer, watching the sun go down over them hills every night, same as every Callaway that came before him. He knows there ain't no shame in country life.
Okay, so their last name's Callaway then.
Must be.
Getting late, should we get moving? Cousin must be really worried about me by now. Right, I'm bored. Enough sitting, I want some action. Let's go after that thing. Sit in silence and appreciate the night air.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You be alright for a minute?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Down you save. How do I want to conclude the conversation? Okay, I'm thinking sit in silence, appreciate the night air for now. Just let a comfortable silence fall between the two of you, turning your gaze up to the glistening sky. So excited for you to see the end of episode 1, this stream, hopefully. I'd assumed this stream, but I suppose it's possible we might not get to it if It takes a bit too long. It's nothing like you've ever seen. It's the kind of sight that makes you realize why so many generations that came before you wrote mythologies to describe their patterns. There's so much beauty here despite the fear that still hangs heavy in the air, knowing what might lurk beyond the tree line. But the tranquility doesn't last long. The harsh sound of a vibrating cell phone pierces the night air. You're getting a call. It's your cousin. Oh no. Oh no. Do we answer the phone? Or do we, not answer Tabitha? What are your thoughts, chat? Tabby's gonna kill us. Ignore it if you want to go to Kanika. I mean Sybil. That's a very good point. We do want to see Kanika. I mean Sybil. We definitely want to see Sybil. Oh, she's gonna kill us. Straight to voicemail. Oh boy. Picking up the phone doesn't really affect too much in the long run.
Hello.
Hi. To be fair, I don't think we got any service when we'd be following Stella, so Tabby called.
Oh no!
And we willingly chose to ignore it so that we can go see Kanika later.
Oh, can we not go see Kanika later if we answer it?
I presume that we'd likely end up heading up to the estate, like when we get the chance.
That makes sense. No, that makes sense. One of them fake calls, huh? Can't believe they're coming through all the way up here.
Nor does ignoring. Like, picking up the phone or not doesn't affect it too much.
Okay, that's good to know. Usually the hills are the one place you can be free of them, bad reception and all. There's a sound nearby, a shuffling, and then... What in the... The rustling gets louder.
What was that sound? Was that Birdie? Like the chicken?
I can't hear it because I gave
right.
you my
Right,
earpiece, so I didn't hear anything. It might have been Birdie. That must be my Birdie. She's still alive. Oh, I don't like that.
No, I do not like that either. Also, definitely a leave for action.
Yeah, I say as if I understood what she was meant by that.
The old man takes a step towards the tree line.
Oh. Get your thieving little hands off her.
Hey, Duke. Mountain lions don't have hands.
Yeah, they don't. They don't have hands. Duke charges forward, flashlight in hand, crashing through the brush.
If you want a spoiler, Tabitha forcefully picks you up and takes you to the estate, not allowing you to go to Kanika. I mean Sybil. Hey, it's a ditchling.
That's good to know. Damn, that thing's fast. Which way did it go? There's an odd sound nearby, though it doesn't sound... It isn't the sound of whatever you two were chasing. It's probably Stella.
It's almost certainly Stella. Duke stops mid-stride to listen. You stop to listen as well. It's a human voice.
Yep, it's Stella. Damn it, I know that voice.
There appears to be some kind of growth. I've never seen anything like this. Jeez, I hope I don't get demonetized for this.
Stella, I swear to God, didn't I tell you to go on home? Yep.
Yeah.
The two of you emerge into the clearing, revealing that's what Stella had been filming so intently. It's Birdie, her little chicken body panting desperate breaths as she lies in a crumpled heap at Stella's feet.
Stella, why? I mean, she is so, like, keyed in on that, like, content creator mindset.
It's on the grind.
That she doesn't think, I should probably close the camera and not record this poor chicken suffering.
Yeah. Birdie, oh no, what's happened to you, sweetheart?
Duke, I just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. So what the hell, don't put this online. So what are you still doing here? So I don't think you should put this online. Sorry, Duke. It's okay, Duke, it's just chicken.
Don't say that one.
Definitely don't say that one. So why couldn't you be a normal YouTuber who just talks to the camera instead of the kind that films people's dying pets? Still, I don't think you should put this online.
Yeah, definitely not. Not is right. Nobody has to see her like this.
Sorry, Duke, it's just, my job.
It's cruel is what it is. Birdie don't deserve to be made into some online sideshow.
Aetherwolf says, I'd say either the first three. Yeah. Like, Stella, what the actual hell? Put the camera down, Stella. Something really wrong with all the ammo we've seen tonight. I think that thing, did you see the thing that got a hold of her? See anything weird out tonight, Stella? Examine the chicken. Duke, I don't think it's a mountain lion scaring at your chickens. It's just like that mountain lion. Even worse, we have to listen to Matsu's Western accent.
My terrible, terrible Western accent.
Stella, you will get a strike if you post that. The crux, that's rude.
It's alright.
There is something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight.
No goddamn shit! Like some kind of plague. Better not be contagious.
Did you see the thing that got a hold of her? I sure did. I got it on camera, too. Oh. Well, Stella, that's definitely one thing recording is a good thing for.
Yes, we got those ditchlings on camera.
Please stop recording the chicken, though. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something?
That sounds so insane now that you're not following Stella, which, unfortunately, it would be the closest thing I would think would be like it's a gnome or something. Or
some sort of hellish gnome.
some sort of hellish Pillsbury Doughboy gnome. You know there ain't no such thing.
I don't want to look at the chicken, but I'm going to look at the chicken. Yep. It's still as horrifying as ever. Stoop down to look at the chicken. You think Stella will just get a demonetized video or just a strike? I think a strike.
I would think a strike, right?
No, definitely a strike. Like, it would definitely be classified under like graphic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it would be a graphic media scene.
Yeah.
Especially like under like cruelty to animals. So it would definitely be a strike. Like YouTube would take the video down.
You stoop down to look at the chicken. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in the sockets with unfortunate life. The wing is barely still attached, but it seems to be the last of this chicken's concerns.
There's chicken's concerns.
Yes. Whatever got a hold of her busted up wing too, little bastard. Oh, that's Duke. My bad.
Yeah, what a bass.
Good God! At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut. The growth is pulsating beneath. She could still get better. Maybe she just needs that thing to pop and she'll be right as rain in a couple days. Happened to me once. There's not so much as a scar these days.
Hey Duke, have you ever seen the movie Alien?
No.
I don't think we want to be around whatever is in there leaves. I don't know, it kind of looks like they're saying in there.
Having investigated to your heart's content, you step back and give the bird space.
Do you think she's become an egg? Like, one of those things is gonna pop out of her? Alaric says, anyway, I'm off, lol. Cheers for chatting. Mantis and Mots, I'll catch you next time.
Bye, Lacroix. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for being here.
I hope you have a great rest of your day and rest of your week.
Yes.
No, I refuse to entertain that notion. She ain't some kind of incubator. She just needs that thing drained. Maybe some antibiotics, that's all.
Like a lot of antibiotics.
So many antibiotics.
Like, what are we supposed to do, man? I'm freaking the hell out right now. Duke, I don't think it's a mountain lion's to get at your chickens. Should we put her down? This is just like that mountain lion. What are we supposed to do now? Oh. We don't have street smart, so we don't immediately back away from it. I think I'm gonna say it's just like that mountain lion.
Yeah.
All bulgy, all tumory.
Yeah. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper. But then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery.
What the hell is going on? Hey, you guys hear that? I think we should get out of here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed.
Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home.
Are you guys hearing this? The whispering? She starts filming again.
As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded, the strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. What in the hell is that? Don't you step another foot closer. I'll shoot, don't think I won't. The man hesitates as the thing steps forward, fixing what seemed to be its eyes on Birdie tucked under Duke's arm.
Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along with the din around you.
You and Stella turn just in time to see one of the creatures slithering out of the bush. Gretchen whines and barks, her whines and barks reach a fevered pitch as another creature's malformed hands grasp onto her.
These ain't whispers.
These are definitely not whispers no more.
They have gone into full-on shouts.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet, then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing and grabs at his shotgun. Okay, it's a shotgun.
Okay, yeah.
Pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence. as if paused, watching the other creature attempt to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit, get your grubby little hands off my bird! Powerful build, you were born for this moment! You quite literally were born for this moment, specifically. Take care of business?
What?
What do you mean? You gonna go all action hero on this bitch?
Okay. Combo move go.
You rush to Duke's side, your steady hand reaching for the barrel of his shotgun.
Muscle mommy time to shine.
Indeed. You grab it, pointing it safely at the sky as you aim a swift, brutal kick at the creature.
Oh. Jeez. Ew.
Quite the footprint. Its flesh is doughy and structureless, but loosely packed sausage. Your foot leaves an imprint in its chest and it stumbles back, clutching at the odd wound. Duke regains control of the shotgun and you turn your attention back to Gretchen. You pick up a large rock and you hurl it at the thing, just as it's in the midst of dragging Gretchen away.
Oh. Your aim is flawless and it strikes the creature square in its wretched face, lodging itself in its flesh. Scrambles back, its movements uncoordinated, its blindness leaving Gretchen unharmed.
And then a gunshot, the scattering of footsteps, and finally, silence. Just went full action hero. You turn just in time to see the creature you knocked off Duke disappear bleeding into the tree line. I didn't know those things could bleed.
Yeah. Holy S, Gretchen, I almost lost you. Thank you, Knight.
And Birdie's safe and sound on the ground till we get our bearings.
Did you guys see that pitch? All in a day's work. We're even now, Duke. What the F, man? I think I'm gonna play it off cool and then have a panic later.
Yes, sounds good.
All in a day's work. That'll be the one time I get to do something cool.
Yes. Damn thing got away, though.
We have to go after it, right? I don't think we have much footage and nobody's gonna believe us unless...
Nobody's gonna believe us, period. Stella Richmond. Even if we drag the mangled corpse of one of them critters straight out of them damn woods. These damned woods.
Episode 1 and 3's trait saves are the best moments in all of Scarlet Hollow so far.
They're pretty awesome.
I mean, I've now seen both Episode 1 and 3's trait saves, so...
Yeah, you've seen the trait saves of 1, 2, and 3 so far.
Yeah,
Neither
I have
of
seen
us
1,
have
2,
seen
and
4. That's great. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
They're fun.
I'm so curious how Chapter 4 is going to be saved with Hot. Desperately
and you flip
curious.
your hair, and it charms everyone into stopping to fight. Stopping their fight. Like, I'm a bird, we still got all our lives. I'm calling it here. We're leaving.
Aether says to go after them. But if things aren't too tough, let's not back down when we have a fresh trail to follow. Getting cold feet, Duke, those things have been after your birds. Not count our chickens until we're out of the woods. Still, you froze back there. We're not going after that thing.
You want to say the first one? Or the second one?
I'm thinking the first one. Let's not back down while we have a fresh trail to follow. Yes, let's go.
Stella doesn't wait for you or Duke to respond. She holds Gretchen close and starts running. Well, I'll be damned if I let you two chase after those things on your own.
You join Duke and Stella chasing after the wounded creature and into the darkness.
Good God, there's tons of them damn things.
Oh, look at Gretchen.
Oh, baby. There are more of them, a lot more of them. They leer at you from the trees, no longer hiding as they bellow their strange calls into the night. What in the hell are they? Where are they coming from? His question is seemingly answered when you burst through the trees into a clearing. You know, the spiral.
Yeah, the spiral.
Stella, too, is stopped by the sight and smell of what's arranged here. She stands with you at its edge, overlooking the bizarre pattern of animal corpses and their rot flavoring the air.
Gretchen is so scared. Aw.
Yeah.
Apothecary.
Hi,
y'all.
Apothecary! Gretchen seems upset, shaking in Stella's arms and whimpering quietly. Oh, hi.
At the sound of the dog's disquiet, the creatures flow out of the woods and surround the clearing. Yeah, you've definitely picked quite the time to check in. What the hell? Hey, Cherry, you just missed the best moment in Scarlet Hollow.
Deadeyes peer out of pale, doughy faces, watching the three of you and the small, terrified dog. With all the food you need, Stella, I can take him! I guess you can, it's a powerful build, so...
Blubber incoherently to express your fear and desire to leave. Dr. Mommy called us a good girl and I missed it.
Not quite that.
Not quite that. Get the foods you need, Stella. I can take them. They're soft.
You just enter a fighting game pose and just...
We can take them. Yes. These things jump us. I'm pretty sure I can take them.
Are you out of your mind? There's dozens of them up in them trees. They're circling us to protect their brood, or whatever they've been planting these animals. We've got to get out of here while we still can.
Duke is very right. We should not hang around.
Mm-hmm.
Duke's right. I think I have enough footage.
The three of you take a few steps back from the clearing and then turn and start running together back through the woods, driven by a deep animal instinct to get away from whatever these things are.
Not quite, but we had our true muscle mommy moment, though.
That is true.
Yes. They're everywhere. God, how many of these things are there?
They reach out at you from between bushes and tree branches, grasping for anything they can get a hold of, their howls filling the night.
I can't believe Mantis made a self-insert in Scarlet Hollow. Hot and powerful. It's a bit on the nose. Well, thank you. I'm definitely more of the keen eye, book smart traits personally, but
Well, you're a catch.
thank you.
Quick, my truck's down this way. Oh, are we going to go in Duke's truck? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
You make it to the end of the road, but three of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck.
Cherry says I missed muscle mommy.
You did. You did.
You get to see it again, at least briefly. Powerful build clear a path to the truck.
Beat him up.
Stay back. I got this.
You take a single deep breath before propelling yourself towards the creatures.
Punch them.
Oof.
As they recoil, you plant a foot firmly in the ground and throw your body towards the abomination to your right, your fist firmly connecting with a powerful haymaker. Its body feels strong, as if your blow had just collided with a bag of loose organs instead of that of a living creature.
Caught by surprise and outmatched by your physical prowess, the creatures leap back and scatter into the woods. You are still the dominant species here, at least for now.
think I may have turned that thing's head around backwards.
You might have spun its poor little squishy head around.
The cherry says they're animals, so pass.
Now, Stella, I know you got trouble with vehicles, but I won't be hearing no nonsense about you walking back down. You hear? Get in the truck.
Yeah, get in the truck, Stella. No one is walking in these woods, Stella.
Yes. You sense a bit of hesitation as Stella pauses on the path next to you.
The cherry is saying Mommy a bunch. Mommy, could you not fade over me in the woods? Okay. Get in the truck. It's fine. It's fine.
You squeeze into Duke's tiny two-seater truck, tucking your legs on either side of the gear shift. Stella stares ahead in silence. She clutches Gretchen protectively, staring straight forward, expression blank as the truck quickly starts to rumble its way down the dirt road.
Ether says, fun fact, I found out recently if you have powerful build and book smart, when the ditchlings block you from the truck, you get the ability to act big and scare them away. Bear scare tactic.
Oh, that's fun. That's great.
That's cool. What a rush, I've never gotten to fight a monster before. I mean... Oh no, the dog looks traumatized. Yeah, I mean... Like... I'd be traumatized too, if I was, in this situation. And, like... Gretchen knows Stella doesn't like cars.
Yeah.
And Gretchen almost died.
Gretchen's having a day, Stella's having a day, Duke's having a day.
We're all having a day.
Good for you. Can't say my idea of fun involves running for my life from a bunch of these creatures.
Ether Wolf says, also Cherry, I agree. Mommy. You okay?
Yeah, I dropped my earbud.
Oh no.
That's okay. Maybe we'll get lucky and those fists of yours will have scared them off. Doesn't seem like they can put up much of a fight when push comes to shove.
They sure can take a bullet, though. Hey, Stella, you good? You know? She doesn't respond.
I don't think she's good.
Comforting hand on her shoulder. Dude, I don't think Stella's doing okay. I'm so glum, I thought you wanted to find cryptids. Should we try and put a comforting hand on her shoulder, or do you think that'd freak her out?
It might be fine. She also might not respond. I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Mommy, Night, I just had a fun time being a hero. They're fine. Lol. We'll try be comforting. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but you can feel some of her tension ease. She lets out a self-soothing sigh.
Hey, it helped a little.
Duke, I don't think Stella's doing okay.
Best not to bother her just now. Let's get out of these woods before something else tries coming after us. You know, sorry.
Glances over to Stella, his hard face softening slightly.
It'll just be a few more minutes. You'll be alright. Soon the rumble of gravel beneath the tires give way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of a small cottage.
Stella, let Mommy make you feel better. Thanks for taking me home, Duke.
Anytime, but Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what were those things?
I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them. I've got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but it's a start. Let me know if anything happens with Birdie, alright? It's kind of concerning to think about that, you know, he's gonna be bringing Birdie home.
Yeah.
It should have been me. It should have been me.
She's gonna be fine. You hear? I better go check in with Bo. He'll be worried about me. You and your friend stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but, well, no point in talking about the butts. Just look out for yourselves.
Can you take me home? I don't live here. Take care, Duke.
Mm-hmm. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight.
And everyone made it out of episode 1 all right. Physically.
Everyone's alive!
Yeah,
and that's what matters.
all of our scars are all mental and emotional.
Yes. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you must be finally able to get reception again.
Oh, boy.
6 missed calls from Tabitha.
"13 text messages." I'm better than all right now for obvious reasons. Actually, I went to the bathroom real quick.
Okie dokie.
Mats will entertain chat.
Entertain? I'm not sure how much entertaining I can do. This will be interesting to see how this goes down, because I presume we're going to go see Kanika and Sybil. Yeah, no, that would make sense. You guys doing all right? Art's still very, very beautiful. Tabitha, I still don't know. Smash or pass? Tabitha's still being up for debate for you, huh? Wait till you see her winning smile, if you haven't already. Well, now you know why Powerful Bull is one of my favorite traits. For sure, I definitely understand. Get to become an action hero. And you keep Duke alive, which is great. Well, not that you can't if you sacrifice Gretchen, but... Precious baby. But at least you don't have to sacrifice anyone in that scenario. If you have powerful build, that is. Mods for purely strategic reasons. Is Tabitha a smash or pass joke? Purely strategic reasons. Okay. Well, this is of course assuming I'm not the character because, like, your cousin's in the show. I mean, she's a presumably wealthy mine owner. Unless, like, she's not actually wealthy, because obviously that estate is probably eating money, honestly. It's not been repaired at all. And, you know, the mine has some, I wouldn't say, not great practices. I was going to say shady, but I'm not sure shady is quite, I feel like it's almost a little too aggressive. I don't know. I love her as a character. I feel like I would want to hang out with her. So I think even strategically not. And Mantis is back, and we've got some more comments I haven't read yet. Sorry, I was yapping.
That's all right. Last thing, here's Mott's opinion on the Muscle Mommy Knight character you guys are building in Scarlet Hollow.
I love Muscle Mommy Knight. She punched good, and then she flipped her hair, and sparkles go sparkle sparkle, and people go, wow!
At least be a bit funny if you could fumble with powerful build and people would still die in episode 1.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Napper behavior. Let's see what I missed.
Oh, not too
here.
much. We're just in goofs.
Totally still a no smash or pass. Well, you know why? Powerful build is one of my favorite traits.
Mm-hmm.
Lots for purely strategic reasons is Tabitha smash or pass. I love keeping everyone live during episode 1. Makes sense, feel good. I do love Muscle Mommy Knight. Also, and thank you. For strategic reasons.
For strategic reasons.
We should probably call Tabby.
Yeah. I think she won't answer, but still. Yeah, go straight to voicemail.
Text her that we're okay. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. It's a lot of texts and missed calls from you-know-who. They never answered the question, Mott's for reasons of strategy, do I smash Tabitha or not?
She's got wet cat energy positive. I say go for it.
Maybe Tabby's just worried about you. God, what a mess this night's been. I can't believe you punched one of those things.
Well, like hitting a
bag of organs. Well, that's something I've done. I really need a preface. I have not punched a bag of organs. But it's just like meat suspended in jelly that was barely held together in a stretched out bag. I don't think it had bones. Aetherwolf says, you should go for it, apothecary, so... Dang, and here I thought skunk ape sounded gross. On the one hand, we should call the cops, right? On the other hand...
You should not call the cops. Don't call the cops. Don't do that.
What do you make of everything we saw? I don't know. I haven't seen or read anything like this, though maybe we've got to find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any real research will have to wait until the morning. That being said, there is someone in town who might have some useful information, my friend's mom. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. Let's go. I was wondering if there'd be a like, my adrenaline's still pumping, so I can still go.
My adrenaline's still going, so I say we go. I hope she's still awake. Oh, that's you, sorry.
That's okay. You need to have Gretchen on that harness like 24/7.
Yes. You've been here, of course, the general store. Although it's currently closed, its large windows dark.
You get to be Wayne this time.
I do. Night.
Let's go talk to Sybil. Jesus.
You and Stella turn to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home.
Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight.
You look back and the figure's already gone. Disappeared into the shadows of the night.
I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. We can take him. Me trying to approach women. I could take him. In a fight, right? Not in a fight, though. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Miss Forson. This is Knight. Is it okay if we come in? Of course, of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for a hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. The woman takes you through the general store and into a door that has been closed in your previous foray into town. It's a tea room. The atmosphere is warm and comforting, the air infused with a pleasant scent of slowly decaying plants and damp herbs. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, Knight. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. Now poor Perlan is gone as well. Sybil. Smash. What funny, hot, exclusive scene would you like, would you like to be added in Scarlet Hollow?
Hair flip, everyone goes, ah.
I would love, like, similarly, like, any a hot, like, scene where, like, you try and put on, like, the cute charms, and it will stop, like, whatever scene is happening for, like, a second, and then the scene will resume.
That would be funny. You do the smolder.
You give, like, you know, Charlie the smolder. Anyway, back to being horrifying.
Yes.
Dr. Mommy should flirt with us and call us a good boy / girl / entity / spouse.
Ha.
Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. You see, a scene where we get soaking wet and our clothes become see-through. Who is that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. Cherry says the dream.
The dream.
Everyone around us becomes so flustered.
Yes.
Yes. How'd you know my mom died? Oh, Perlan was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of, bless her heart. I don't think you should be blessing Perlan's heart much.
No.
You knew her? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. We need your help. What do you know about horrible dough monsters? It's excited for you guys to see the future Kanika scene. We're gonna give Kanika, poor girl, a heart attack.
Oh, certainly.
Yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? Go on.
Do you want me to read as Stella so you don't have to do both?
Yeah, if you could.
We ran into some creatures in the woods. These things. I don't know how to describe them. Here, I can show you. She pulls out a camera and turns the screen towards Sybil.
Ah, one of your little videos.
Oh, Sybil, it's not.
Is this going to be a mountain lion?
No.
That is not a mountain lion. Where was this?
Up the mountain to the northwest.
Within the town limits?
Yeah.
I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can?
I would need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine.
You know, if... Like, Sybil obviously has the mystical trait.
Yeah.
So she would be able to understand what, the ditchlings are saying then.
Yeah.
Right?
She would. Oh, that makes sense. That's what she's trying to hear.
And no need, Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. The tea is done, yes. You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Could someone get the water? Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help.
What, Mom?
The tea is just me around Mantis. She had mystical and talked to animals, sure. Okay, so
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
Okay.
That's true, you have to have both.
Maybe she's kind of trying to understand what, they're saying, but can't quite...
Make it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato. At night. Oh, no. You can't see me like this. I was just getting ready for bed. I'm not decent. And then she goes and hides. Can I have 10 minutes to get ready? Wait, maybe more like 20. I washed off my makeup. Oh no, sweetie, no, it's fine. It's fine. You're in your PJs, it's fine.
Oh, sweetie, as if you have to worry, you're always beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kanika.
You're my mom, you have to say that.
That doesn't mean it isn't true.
Okay, why are you all here?
Sweetie, we're wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us.
It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess. I'll just bring it out here.
Kanika could not bear the thought of us seeing her room.
Yes,
Not
that
yet.
might just kill her. We can watch this without you, Kanika. I'm pressing play.
Silence washes over the room as the video plays. At least this time it is not of Duke dying.
Yeah, at least there's that. Holy shit, Knight.
I took care of business. Not gonna lie, this feels like the highlight of my life. Like everything's gonna be downhill from
I got
here.
to punch a monster. Where am I gonna get the highlight of that again?
That a good holy yes? Admiring my handiwork? I know what came over me. Not gonna lie, this feels like the highlight of my life. Like everything's just going to be downhill from here. Kanika darn well laughed when she saw us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apothecary says, I'd be so cooked in a room full of women. Same.
It's quite a highlight.
Butch continues.
Are those things though? They seem like something people should be aware of, I guess. I don't know. Do you think they're like gnomes? Gnomes?
My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come.
Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and Knight with this tally-po crap.
Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. She always said they never hurt people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. Just as birds flock before a storm, ditchlings congregate when tragedy is soon to fall. I think someone needs to have a word with the ditchlings. They are trying to eat us.
Yeah, for real.
See so many in one place.
Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, haven't they already been through enough?
Would she happen to be named the Witch?
For real.
Oh, how did you know about, Grammy the Witch Forsyth? It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. We have a word now.
I don't, know if it is.
So, Mommy hid innocent animals? No. No.
No, they weren't innocent.
They tried to eat Gretchen here.
They tried to eat Gretchen, and they horribly maimed Birdie the chicken.
Yes. And like a mountain lion infected by a ditchling tried to eat me, so...
Yes.
And I lost my ice cream.
The worst thing the ditchlings did.
Jerry, nah. Okay, I can smash ethically then.
It's very important to smash ethically.
Yeah. Only smash the ones that are trying to harm you. As much as we probably should be going to those woods with a flamethrower. There are far too many of them.
I think we read this. You read that completely differently than I did. I assumed Cherry was talking about that Cherry can smash Miss Knight ethically.
Okay.
Miss Knight can punch innocent animals in the face. Miss Knight is not problematic.
Yes. Okay, let's focus on what we know. Wherever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest. What were those growths? Mats was right. I punched one of them in the face. You can just point still, calling this magic is easy out, jumping to wild conclusions. I thought Mats was reading it right. No, Mats is reading it right. Say the first powerful build. Listen, I'm a gooner, but like, I have standards though. I goon ethically.
Very important.
I mean, on the one hand, like, I'm happy to see what this is. On the other hand, I do think we have to worry about them. I think we just about gave Sybil a heart attack with that line.
Sybil's gonna fall over. I don't know. Heroics aside, it looks like they've been killing a lot of animals. Did you see all those open wounds in that spiraled nest? It's like they were incubating local wildlife. There weren't any growths there, so maybe we're looking at some sort of parasitic larval stage, like really big doughy wasps. Horrible.
Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late. I should let Night get some rest. I don't think she even meant to wind up in the woods tonight.
Yeah. Kind of stumbled into that one.
It's just turning into a simping over a fictional character who doesn't have a body.
Ha!
Yes.
Not wrong.
We're still not drinking that, right? I mean, how bad can the magic tea be? Probably shouldn't drink the tea.
Probably should not drink the tea.
Keep going, I'm still wired, or head home.
Up to you. I think even if you say that you're still wired, you will be kind of pushed out, I think.
I keep going, I'm still wired. Listen, I'm simping over Mantis, who's a real character who doesn't have a body.
Okay, maybe it's just that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them?
That's right. You can go on home now, and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online.
On the online!
Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. Really does wonders to soothe the soul.
Bye, Stella. See you tomorrow, okay? Call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, Night.
It's excellent, iced or warm. With the nights getting chilly or warm, it will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Yeah. Eighth says on the download. Me funny.
Yeah.
I think we're going to put save down there. It's definitely past noon for us, and I know my throat's a bit scratchy. I definitely should not do Sybil's voice for very long. That's gonna kill me. It's good in short bursts.
Well, if you ever need me to take over for Sybil, I can.
Yeah. Kanika, bye Night. She does a cute little hand gesture.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, this is a great streak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't quite make it to the end of chapter 1, but
basically made it to
yeah.
the end. The last of it is just walking back up to the estate and getting in trouble.
There, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry we weren't here for too much apothecary. But hope to see you guys next time.
Later, everyone. Hope you have a great day and a great week.
Yeah. Hope you have a great, rest of your day, rest of your week. If you're also dealing with rain today, hope it's not going to be too bothersome for you, as it portended bad stuff for us.
Yes, indeed. Bye, everyone.
See ya.